Introduce yourself to our site visitors.
Sure, it's Kaz from the band Redlight King.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me here at Rock on the Range. I know you guys just did the MMR barbecue in Philly. That's our neck of the woods. So how was it?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Crowd was awesome. Rob Zombie was great. Volpe was great. You know, Zombie was real loud. You know, it was fun. Yeah. We got to hang out with funny man Jim Brewer. He's just being a clown backstage. It was a good time.
So with these festivals like Rock on the Range and Carolina Rebellion and all of them, like, how is it kind of like rock and roll summer camp where everybody has a big reunion?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a family, you know, and I feel like right now everyone's getting along. I feel like there's a real brotherhood. There's an understanding. We need each other because rock and roll is in the midst of a revival. And
thank goodness for that.
Yeah, I just think that the awareness is growing again, and people are listening to old records, and oh man, people made albums, you know. So yeah, we definitely need each other, need to support each other, and I feel that when I come here.
Absolutely. So how happy are you with the way that Times Are Hard has been performing? It's been like, you know, all over the place at radio.
I mean, I think it's great anytime we have someone support a song or fans really resonating with a certain song. It's fantastic. It makes it all worth it. So
for the latest album, can you take me inside the recording process for one or two songs in particular and tell me what the mindset was like?
Well, I mean, on both sides of the spectrum, you know, a song like Times Are Hard, I started writing on piano, and it was very lyric-heavy, lyric-based. And then I just started messing with the band and the time signature and what key we wanted to sing it in, and we spent a lot of time in pre-production on all the songs. And Times Are Hard, I ended up backing out the piano. I thought, I wanted to make it fit the record, so still service the song and leave the space and allow the lyrics to sit on top. Other songs like Devil's Dance is about heavy guitars, you know. Making a fast rock song that really kicked ass live, you know.
What I'm always fascinated with is a songwriter's ability to tell a whole story and evoke an emotion in a listener in a like 3 to 4 minute time frame. How do you feel about that in the writing process?
I mean, for me it's really important because I'm a very visual writer, and so I want the listener to go back. Not on the first listen, it's got to hit you. On the second listen, you find something else, and on the third listen, you actually hear the song. That's how I am as a listener and a fan. And so that to me, it's about that third listen, and now it lives with you.
I've always been told as a reviewer, you know, my own personal policies, I'll listen to something 3 times. If I still don't like it by 3 times, or I still don't get what I'm supposed to take, then I'm kind of like, okay, now I can form a true opinion.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you do that, you know, because for me, as a writer, and especially in the album, it's like I find myself like, if I'm in a certain type of mood, I'm listening to a certain song, I'm gonna switch that song off. You know, sometimes it's about your mindset, you know, not just, oh, you know, this song is, this band is what it is, because I tell you what, like, I'm going to older albums and going, this album's amazing. Why haven't I been listening to this the last 5 years? You know, so it's definitely not about one listen or just, or you know, when you're checking a song online going 30 seconds, that's not fair.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's the same way that I think a lot of times as a journalist we're forced to box an artist into one particular genre or another, and I can't stand that. Like, if you're a fan of one thing, you're not allowed to be a fan of something else. It's very annoying.
Yeah, I think the genres are good for categories and filing things, but I don't think they're good for the soul. I think it's about good songs, good music, the way they make you feel, how you connect.
Absolutely. Are you ever surprised by which of your songs fans gravitate towards?
Yes. Yeah. I was terrified at, for example, on the first record, When the Dust Settles Down. That's the last song on our first record. I was terrified to even put it out. And I remember I was walking in a crowd, and a fan grabbed me and started singing the song word for word. And I was like, he hit him. It got him. And I didn't know what to think. Who would gravitate to that? So, you never know. I just focus on the songs, then I focus on putting the album together and giving it a landscape and a shape that makes sense for where we're at as a band.
Absolutely. We've seen so many changes in the music industry over the years. Which one would you say has had the biggest effect on you?
Nobody's buying records. We're all going broke. What do we do? Okay, guys are stealing stuff. That was way back. Oh, Napster and all that stuff. That started a trend. Now people are buying one song that they really like. And they're missing all the good stuff.
I feel like nobody listens to albums as a whole anymore, and it makes me really sad because you miss, there's always gems buried in the middle of an album sometimes.
Well, and we're all guilty of it. Okay, don't get me wrong. And the thing, I don't know about the turning point, but I know if it continues, people will just stop making records. Can't afford to do it. I can't afford to rent out a studio for 3 months and make the record that I want because you only want one song. So now we're just going to be putting singles. I think it's a shame. But so it'll happen because the art, like I said, I think this revival's happening. I think we're all figuring it out. You get people out to the live show, it ain't one song. It's an hour of songs.
Do you think there's more pressure for bands to stay on the road longer now?
Yeah, I do. And that's expensive too.
Absolutely. So what does the rest of the summer hold in store for you guys?
Oh, lots, man. We're going to finish out with Seether. We're going to do San Antonio, a couple more festivals, Rocklahoma. And then we got one in Wisconsin, one in Wyoming, a couple one-offs. In August, September, we're going to be on Uproar. We're going to have a good slot for that. It's very exciting. I think it's 37 shows right now. We're going to be busy.
That's awesome. You're going to be road warriors by the end.
Yeah, it's all good now. We're ready. We're here for a reason, and we want to give the fans what they want. We want to keep going.
Awesome. Is there anybody you're excited to see at Rock on the Range tonight?
Just about everyone. I can't answer that because I really do love a lot of the bands here, and I just wish we were here Saturday and Sunday. We got to play Saturday and Sunday, so that's the only shame of it all. But it'll be good.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to speak with me. I appreciate it. Thank you.